Well, good afternoon. I would like to welcome Luann to our interview. Today, we're going to discuss integrating technology in adult education. So, Luann, tell us what you do here.
I am one of the instructors in the GT Prep and BSEP or FAST class for Fort Carson Education Center.
All right, and how do you integrate technology into your program?
On a daily basis, we start off, of course, our attendance and all of our enrollments are on a computer and online. And daily, each soldier that comes into our classes, they have iPads and use them as classroom response systems or transmitters, and they also are able to access the internet and access the information on these iPads. And it's a good way for them, to work at their own pace and be able to ask questions when they need to. And it's also a great way for them to communicate with the instructors in order to let us know where they're at and how they're doing, and if they have any questions or if they don't understand something. Another way it is good is that it helps us with knowing, what the students understand and what they're not. So the iPads, the computers, and then of course all of our online libraries of websites and things like that helps them.
Okay. So it helps them to be more self-directed in their learning.
It does, because our class is independent. It's independent working, and so it keeps them on task, and it's just not thrown at them to where okay, this is your information, this is what you have to learn. It keeps them on task, and it lets us know, how they're doing, and what they're scoring, especially like quizzes and the checkups and things like that. So.
So, how is it beneficial in engaging them in the learning process?
Okay. As far as in the learning process, they have access to videos. They also have access to all the lessons, and this is for reading and math, which will help them, several different levels of math. And then the reading is the word knowledge and the paragraph comprehension. It's beneficial for them because the information that they're learning is something that they're going to need for the exams that they're going to have to take, and it's also, they're able to actually see things being done, and then they're able to practice it. Another benefit of this is to help communicate with us, to know, the online versions, we can know where they're at, and if they had a question or something, or if we had a student that was not proficient in English, because we have a lot of Spanish speaking soldiers, and so that helps us better understand where they're at, what they're having problems with, and how we can help them and better serve them.
Okay, great. Based on your experience in integrating technology, do you find that it helps engage the learner, and is it relevant to their learning and life in general?
I do, because technology is everywhere. It's really just overtaken our world, and I feel that if we do a good job integrating technology, whether it's on the computer, a tablet or iPad, smartphone, for any person to get a better job or to be able to either even go to school, they have to be able to do something on some sort of a device that has technology on it. Most classes all have assignments that are online, or you have to have some sort of program, that you need to know, as well as, a lot of jobs. Most everything's going to the computer, whether it's clocking in, whether it's training videos, there's several different aspects that you can do, and then some people's jobs are just the computer. So it's very important for them to be able to know and understand how to use technology, not just for this class, but also to improve their life and to improve their career.
Okay, great. Do you have any tips for us when we are integrating technology, things that we should keep in mind as we start engaging students in it?
One thing is, make sure that you're knowledgeable about whatever program or whatever device that you're using, because, there's days where the technology is not going to work perfect, and it might work great one day, then the next day. So always have a backup plan that might not include the internet or a computer, or something that the students or soldiers can do if they don't have that piece of a device right in front of them. And I think that some people, if we don't have the backup plan and integrate technology as well as the old-fashioned way, I think some people might have problems with that too, because a lot of our younger generations coming up, it hurts us to not be able to use pen and paper.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to share with us today.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.